I struggle with this because in the past I've really identified. So it's one thing that we could say like, hey, it's just XYZ. It's just sex, right? But as men, we when we say it's just sex, and then we spend the night over there, and we let her cook for us, and then we be letting her pick us up from work or using her car, and like going to events with her. She need a tire fix. You help him fix the tire. You there consoling her when she crying about something at work. She confiding in you and doing all this other stuff. Communication, 90% of it is nonverbal, right? So if we're acting in a way that's communicating, we're in a relationship, we kind of like finessing at that point. So if
Marky
you just
Mark.
gonna have sex with somebody, just have sex and bounce. Don't be over. I talked about this with this Lego the other time. I'm like, look, you gotta what you about to do after this. As soon as y'all finish having sex, you can't be laying on a pillow talking and talking about your
Cuddling,
aspirations, hopes, goals, and dreams and
spooning.
all that stuff. No, you can't do that.
Well, I mean,
What
listen,
you were
it's a free
saying,
exchange.
is what you're
Marcus,
saying.
yes.
What men do is create this atmosphere of intimacy by doing those things. And
Because
then,
if you
even
have
though
sex
you're
with
not
her and
actually
leave,
saying we're in a relationship, she's going to interpret your actions as relationship like. You know what I'm saying? So I agree.
it's kind of like you giving her the job, and so now she's getting used to like I like this job. Like don't even introduce her to that job. You know what I'm saying? Like if she never sees it, she probably won't get attached to it. It's like okay, well I know what it is, but you start getting her to the job, and she like I like it here. I want more. This is the job that I want. You teasing her. You're teasing her. It's you. You
I'm
gotta
And
teasing
stop.
her.
No, it
and
is.
and
Let
if,
me tell you why
It's
it
a
is
free
you.
exchange.
Listen to this. It is you. Because what you're asking for is a bust down, but you're not treating it like that. You're treating it like a girlfriend. That's manipulation. You're trying to be like, oh, that's come on, y'all. Come on, we're not gonna play like that's right. We're not.
so I had this
It's
conversation with the man when
normal, but it's not right.
I had this conversation with the men, and I was saying like, bro, because they was like, all the women you dealt with, you just haven't been running across good women. That's why you dealt with so many before you got to a woman that you wanted to be with. I'm like, that's absolutely not what happened. I didn't get to know them, so I don't know if they was good or bad or whatever. It was strictly sexual. And when I opened up, then I could debate on that. And the women that I opened up with was great women. So I don't got that same experience, even though I dealt with a lot of like women in my past. You know what I'm saying? They was all the ones I actually opened up with was good women. So I don't know. Maybe men need to stop trying to take people out of the bust down category and make them into wives, and then be mad about whatever happened after that.
Good
Mm-mm.
word. Yeah, I have no problem with men being called dogs or being a dog. My thing is, you need to figure out what kind of dog you got because all dogs ain't bad. You
Dogs are
know,
loyal. I don't even know why men get offended.
Listen,
yeah,
these
you know what I'm
stray
saying.
dogs. This ain't no pedigree. This is straight. These are
If
straight.
a,
These
if
are
a hold
mutts.
on,
Now,
if a
now
woman
These
the
are
doesn't have
dog
a
you
man,
talking about
man.
is
if
a
a woman
Let's
stray,
doesn't
not
have a
but
man,
there's
what
some
does
say it.
good
she have?
dogs out
Let me
there.
just tell you this, because pedigree don't roll like that. Okay, they got higher standards for themselves than that. You out here giving out fleas with your little. You
Right?
ain't even got rabies shot.
That
You out
ain't true.
here just
That ain't true.
ain't
You
Dog.
put
you
a
ain't seen
you
a
put another
doctor
dog in
in
heat in
20
front of
years,
that
and you're out
dog.
here giving out rabies.
Regardless of pedigree, you put another dog in heat in front of that dog, it'll bust it down.
Buzz
Bust
it
down and
down.
walk away.
Mm,
He won't
I
stay.
know.
He'll walk
I know
away and go in his house.
my dog's gonna protect the house, take a bullet for the family, be patient with the kids. Hey, dogs is good. Just saying.
But the fact that this is
That's
let me just say this. Let me just say this. There is something terribly wrong with people saying doing people wrong is a okay thing. To normalize doing people
No,
wrong,
no, that's it.
why is this? That's like that is something crazy to me.
Well,
And it's just absolutely absurd. Like what's
What
right
do
is
you what do you
right,
what do you
and
mean by
what's
doing
wrong is
people
wrong.
wrong?
Like how do you even talk against that?
well,
Because
I,
it
What do you mean
listen
doing
what
people
I'm
wrong?
saying.
Then?
Because it benefits you. All we're saying is don't take manipulation out for the table. If you about that life, be about that life and move like you about that life. That's all we're saying. We're not saying stop. We're just saying be honest with it and move that way. And don't bring people. Now, if she agreed to the situation, like AP said, that's a totally different story. But we're talking about if you got people as placeholders, you know you want this woman wants a relationship with you. She's made it very clear, you know, when is that ring coming? And you know you ain't trying to marry her, let her go. Let her go.
So, I think these situations are a little more nuanced. The more that I talk to men, because I think we don't
Sorry, mama.
allot any grace for men that men
Okay.
literally just. So first off, I would imagine that the women of today are the hardest to figure out where their loyalties lie. Are they selfish enough to embarrass you in front of your family? Are they ever going to fix and resolve this issue with your mom? You know, and the worst part is once you already love her, it becomes harder to let her go. But I think a lot of people don't really give grace for how long it takes a man to sort that out. And then when we say he leaves or plays with their heart, sometimes he's really just saying, like, listen, it took me this long. I wasn't playing with you. Like, we don't get a chance to ever tell our side of the story. I wasn't
And
playing
that's
with you, and I wasn't interested anymore. You know, women can't take the L, and we don't want to deliver it to them, so we just let y'all call us dogs when we really just stop being interested.
so that's
You
what so,
stop,
so
you
what you
know.
so what you're not understanding is I don't consider that a dog. I'm talking about the real dogs. I explain who the dogs are. I'm not talking about you sat there and you tried, you guys are having issues, you tried to stick through the issues. That's a totally different story. I'm not, those aren't dogs to me. You tried.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So let's take those people out of the equation. You know the men I'm talking about.
yeah. But not so this is not only do I know the men you're talking about, throughout history everybody's known about these men. They are constant and they are always on the prowl. We will never stop these men from hunting. Remember, I told you, this is why men have stopped trying to get men to score on women and just taught their women, most notably their daughters, their sisters, etc., to be better goalies. You cannot stop men from trying to score. You got to be a good goalie. There's no way to stop. You see what I'm saying? You can like the dudes will come. They will hunt. You will never stop them from hunting. So teach your daughter not to be bait.
Shan, can I troll
I
you
know
right
it
quick?
sounds like it's no accountability for men, but like I said, how many men does it take to get a city full of women pregnant? One. So you have to have 100% compliance. Never going to happen.
Yeah, can I troll
Yes,
you
what do
right
you want?
quick, Shan?
Sure,
Can I troll you a little bit?
sure.
All right. So are you saying that the dogs you're referring to are a hose? Okay.
No, the dogs I'm referring to are only those men who know they are manipulating for the selfish gain. And we'll talk about the women in a second because they're going to have their opportunity. I'm talking about you know you're going in and you're intentionally doing wrong by the person. That those are the dogs I'm speaking to. I'm speaking about only those people. I don't want to hear your scenarios about how it can go this way. I'm talking about those people only.
Like a man who will seek out a virgin just so he can have sex with her and dump her.
Mhm.
Absolutely, because it's a challenge.
That's
Now,
disgusting.
now,
Hmm.
as disgusting as
Hmm.
that is,
Who did?
let's
Why
look
are
at
you saying like that, Marcus? Who's done that?
you know
Who
what
talking?
as disgusting as that is.
Mike,
You
Mike,
what?
is he talking about you, Mike?
I've done it before, yeah, but no, it doesn't go down like that. It didn't go down like that. That's just cruel. That's just
Hey,
cruel.
but hold on. But
She
Mike, let
like
me
I
finish
was
trolling her right quick.
yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I just had to correct you right quick. Those guys you're referring to, they weren't hoes. They were hoe makers.
What you know? What I'll let you have that. You can put it any way you want to put it. I can really care less. At the end of the day, those who I'm talking. That's who I'm talking about.